Alright, guys. We are back here with another part of Mass Effect. We are getting ready to go into the Citadel. Of course, we just did the prologue, the Eden Prime prologue. So if you missed that, go and check that out. Here we are. Getting ready to... I gotta go talk to some people. To some peeps. Should probably level up, though. I got a couple points here. Go ahead and get that soldier training up. And, what's up, new dialogue options? Go ahead and work on that combat armor. And... there. Alright, yeah, because we want that immunity if we're going to play soldier. For sure. Uh-oh.
Hey, Commander.
Hey, see, I thought the game froze on me for a second.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah. He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Yeah.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
I mean, you earned it.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright. Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander?
How's it
Is
going?
there something you need?
How are you?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Locker? Has loot! Stuff I already have, but whatever. We'll go back here. So these are like the sleep tanks. Guess you can't talk to everybody. That's alright. I like how we were just talking so, like, nonchalant and loudly with him right over here. Like,
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
I guess we'll talk later? Over here is the captain's quarters? Oh, Anderson. I don't think I've ever talked to him here.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Interesting bed. Like, Whoa, one of them's floating. Interesting. Almost looked like file not found. What's up, Presley?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, you right. Oh. Nav manual. Codex. So this game, you know, they pretty much launch you right into the universe here without a whole lot of explanation, right? And so they start dropping stuff. Well, the codex over here allows you to get a big information dump about everything. And all the primary ones are narrated, so it's kind of cool. I remember the first time I played this and I was interested. When I would take a break to go like eat a snack or something, some M&Ms or some chips or whatever. I don't like to play and eat snacks. I don't like getting stuff all over my controller. But if I'm just going to sit here and chill out, I'd snack on something, I'll just throw this on, dude.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Salarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
So as of right now, we only have the Turians. But as you you meet the Asari, Salarians. As you go through the game, you get more codex entries to go in here and read and listen to. So, really cool. And also, if you have the collector's edition of the game, tucked away inside here is an actual... No, not that one. That's the art book. There's an art book in there. But it's like a little manual. Way back in the days that you would actually get manuals for games. But it's a printed codex. So that entire thing about the Turians are in here. They also tell you like the Systems Alliance military structure. Like, I had no idea about this. Like, I mean, I did, but I never really saw it like just laid out like this. This is kind of cool. You have, you have your officers, your lieutenants, commanders, and supreme commanders. You have your enlisted, which is so trooper and crewmen, servicemen, first, second, third class. Chief operations, you have chief, gunnery chief, service chief. Lieutenant, you have staffs, first and second lieutenants. Commanders, captain / major. Staff commander, lieutenant commander. Then you have fleet admiral, admiral, and rear admiral / general. And then you have Marines or Special Ops Command, Alliance Navy, Flight Service, Engineering, Naval Intelligence. It's pretty cool. I believe that the that the special edition was exclusive only to GameStop. In fact, I think it was GameStop.com back then. Like, it was only exclusive to that, and it was. So I ended up finding that secondhand. I have 2 copies. That one right there is actually kind of damaged, and so I found another one a little while later on, and that one is in my collection because I had a chance to get it in pretty pristine condition, other than pretty tore up, which I got that one for cheap. But all right,
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Do so. Or make it so, like Picard. Gonna make the jump. Coming in.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
So yeah, the Citadel is massive.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony!
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
So now we can roam the Citadel. So after the whole first mission, now we're just going to walk around for a while. And get a lot of... get a decryption. Oh. Alliance patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate any further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send a recon team? So that is a secondary mission that we can pick up and do in a little bit. For right now, we're going to go walk around and talk to people. We got to build a case against Saren. And that means more exposition.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the L-Corps.
Frankly, we L-Corps prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me about the history and origins of the L-Corps.
The L-Corps were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or L-Corps part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Again, That's what I was
Dismissive.
talking about earlier.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day,
All right.
Earth Clan.
What do you gotta say?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going
Alarmed
so wrong.
response.
And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What? The consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious. You have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel.
Yeah, you right.
Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Right on, man. All right. We'll get to moving on here. That one doesn't work. We're here.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
All right.
Allow me to be your guide.
So the Citadel's made up. You saw it had like all these arms and everything. Those are actually like what are called the wards, where they're like the big cities. This big, massive, like each ward is a different big city and community. We are in the Presidium, which is like the ring that like goes around and like holds all those together. And this is where a lot of the politics and all that kind of stuff happens.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully
I don't know.
interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds interesting, or not interested.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-Council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Spectres.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Yeah, yeah.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Ooh, it's
What
kind
do
of
you have
like
against the Spectres?
Against.
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
That's a bit naive. Wait, no.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
Mm-hmm.
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
He makes a good point. And it's like, yeah, you know, they get unlimited control and power, and they don't really have to face up, you know? But what if they go bad, you know, like with Saren, and now the Council just doesn't want to do anything about it? No.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Yeah, I mean, he makes a good point.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
We are not
The
favorites.
Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Sure.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Anything else around here? Oh, an easy decryption. Alright. You didn't see me do that. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us. Fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Join us at the Hawking ETA cluster. Hawking Ada? Only one body. Only as one body can we right the wrongs that have been done to our kind. Okay, so I got another update here, or some new points, some more points. Go ahead and unlock fitness. And we'll get started in fitness. And we'll go ahead and get that charm in there. Just one. Max that out, and then yeah, I will be showing off the glitches. I do think the glitches still work for the armor, and then for the whatchamacallits, the Renegade Paragon thing.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Well, there seem to be quite a few of them in this bar.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Yeah.
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Bartender.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Oh, I thought you were going to give me a drink.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shira's?
The consort.
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I wish you could just, like, leave conversations in real life like you could in this game. Like, just be talking to somebody and just stand up. Goodbye. I should go. And then people just stop talking to you. I think that'd be awesome. Alright, so they have rapid transit. You can fast travel across different places. We're not doing that. We gotta go over here. We're gonna go talk to the consort. So yeah, like, and just like, so this is that's a Solarian, and like, look at their legs. They look like goat legs. Good old goat legs.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
So they're talking about these little fellas. These are like the insect, almost like the Men in Black worm-looking dudes. They maintain like the Citadel. No one knows why.
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Sure.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
Is she mystical?
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit.
Aw.
I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Naylina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Wink.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Oh.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Forget it.
Nobody's worth that much of a weight.
It's the same thing for both.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
No.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Right on.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Oh.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients.
Do
but
they
that
really?
is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Bye. That was really weird, just the snuggling up. Uh-huh. Show me your ear hole. I'll get right on that with your hair tentacles.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's
Okay. So we're almost done up here. We can start making our way downstairs. Yeah, so after like the first big prologue part where you get used to the the combat of the game, now it's like now you're gonna walk around and have so much exposition you won't know what to do with it. Oh, thought I was gonna jump in the water there for a second.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
Yeah, so we'll meet a Krogan here in a little bit. Here's Avina.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Rachni War.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Ah.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Your team's the muzzle in this operation, Commander.
Serves them right.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
Yeah.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell.
Yeah.
We've got his back, Captain.
Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina.
Again, more codex entries now that we've talked to them. We got some more info. And you can look more into that. You got the basic, the basic information there.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
Down there in tutorials.
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Wait.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
In exit. There we go. Nope.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
3 that we can choose.
For the same reason that humans are so
already got
inquisitive.
overkill. That's good.
It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates.
Let us get fitness, so we need to get.
And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I don't know. We don't really need.
Who are you?
Yet. Maybe we.
This one's face name is Delaninder.
Charm.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase.
The goods you have.
All of great worth.
A little bit like.
What exactly do you sell?
But I mean,
only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
Yeah, Caden.
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Yeah. And you?
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
We'll wait on him.
You will not be disappointed.
Standard items, non-human armor,
everybody
and
out
upgrades. I think we'll be okay. 70,000 credits, and I have 1,600. Wow, holy crap! But something we do need to do is buy up all of these licenses. That's going to be important. It's also the 4th of July, so if you hear fireworks in the background, that's what that is. Well then.
Commander.
Show me your item.
Oh, this one is pleased.
Oh, look at that. Level up already. So, armors. I'm just looking at the other stuff that homeboy here has.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased.
Heat sink.
Rip right through his shields.
All right.
You're at a chance.
It is important to have all those licenses. And for your ship. Yeah, burial.
We'll see that he receives a proper service.
I can't remember the name of the guy now.
But I need you to stay focused.
Guy. There's a dude down there that can buy weapons for you. And the more licenses he has, the more things that he has.
in the first Mass Effect game, there was no
I can
ammo.
just talk to you later.
It's just
This is the bank. He's a Volus. They're
Effect
banking
2.
people.
The cover shooter
they're
mechanics
folks
are
that
pretty
that really
basic.
have they, what they said, they really kickstarted the economy here. So you don't even really need to be too accurate with your shots as we get started. We'll go over here though. That over there is the Citadel Tower. Here, shield regenerator, whatever. Okay. Am I going to the tower first? So yeah, or am I actually going downstairs? I don't remember. Really shows like a good starting base for where they would go. Mass Effect 2, like there's a ton of loot, tons of guns. I think we gotta go to the tower. Really all the same style of gun. And that would get severely reduced for Mass Effect 2. And then be rounded out with Mass Effect 3. They would finally kind of figure that out. Go to the Citadel Tower. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. We leveled up. Oh, wait, that's just forgot. All right. We do need to unlock electronics. We need to get overload up. All right. We good. We good. And carrying on here. First aid. No more casualties. Go ahead. Need chased by drones. Wait, we have another. They almost look like that gold robot from like what, Mystery Science Theater or whatever. And then okay, yeah, nothing for him.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Don't tell me what to do.
Please do not
'Cause I'm
disturb the
looking at
keepers.
rocks. So yeah, there's no button to take cover. It's just you have to pretty much lean up against it. Now, hold on, I gotta. No, I gotta look something.
Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Long ass elevator rides. Yeah. We're on a mission.
I need a status report now.
Yes.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others. I think I'm the only one left.
You have some long elevator sequences
This isn't
in
your
the
fault,
Citadel.
Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir.
Those are kind of joked about
We
later
held our
on in the
position
series,
as long as we
which
could,
is fun.
until the Geth overwhelmed us.
Okay,
Let's go.
talk to this
Haven't been
Citadel.
seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon.
Talk to
The dig site is close, just over that rise.
hiding something.
It might still
Give
be
me
there.
more time. Stall them.
Stall the council.
Okay.
Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
We could use your help.
Yeah,
Williams.
come along.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
So now you can ask all this kind of stuff here.
Commander Shepard,
describe what
Garrus
happened
Vakarian.
leading up to the attack.
I was
Yeah,
the
give me
officer in
information.
charge
We
of
were
the
sent
Let's stay in here and talk.
nights ago
investigation
from
in
the main
Saren.
colony to secure the area. Seemed
Come
like
across
routine
anything I
patrol
should know about?
until the Geth hit us.
Saren's a Spectre.
We never knew
Most
they
of
were
his
coming.
activities are
What about the
classified.
scientists?
What happened to the
Couldn't
researchers
find
at the
anything
dig site?
solid. But I
I
know
don't
he's
know.
up to something.
They set
Like
up
you
camp
humans
near the
say, I
beacon.
feel it in
The
my
232 was with them.
I think the council's
Maybe their
ready for
unit
us,
fared
Commander.
better than mine.
Good luck,
Maybe.
Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Not
About the
likely,
beacon.
but
Tell me
we'll
everything
see.
you know about the
Garrus, I love Garrus.
They were
He's
doing
one of
some
my
digging
favorite
out here to
characters in the
extend
entire
monorail and
series.
expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move.
What about Nihilus?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
I like
If
that
you
little
saw
bit of
this
world
guy,
building in
you'd
the
know.
background.
Carries enough firepower
The hearing's
to wipe
already
out a whole
started. Come
platoon.
on.
Yeah, he does.
Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
The Geth attack is a
What
matter
else do you
of
know
some
about the
concern,
Geth?
but
Yeah,
there's nothing
what about the
I
Geth?
remember
From history
Turians
class back in
involved in
school.
any way.
They're
The investigation by
synthetics,
Citadel
non-organic life
Security
forms
turned
with
up no
limited AI
evidence to
programming,
support your
created by
charge
the
of
Quarians a
treason.
few centuries ago.
An
They were
eyewitness saw
supposed to
him
be a
kill
source of
Nihilus
cheap
in
labor,
cold
but
blood.
ended up turning on
We've read the
Quarians
Eden
and
Prime
drove them into
reports,
exile.
Ambassador.
Exposition.
After that,
of
they
one
just kind of disappeared
traumatized
behind
dock
Perseus
worker
Veil.
is hardly compelling
Nobody's really
proof.
heard much from them since.
Okay, so there we go.
Move out.
Perseus Veil. They haven't been seen. They're here.
That just let
The
you catch
end.
him off
All
guard.
right.
Captain
Upgrade
Anderson,
kit.
You always seem to be involved
I am looting.
false charges against me.
I don't know if you know this, but we have loot to get. Tons of it. We have crates. Like this light armor for humans. You get involved. I'm not even sure if it's good for anybody because you're a soldier. What about you, Caden?
Top secret.
Oh,
the only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
Wrong
With
button.
Nihilus gone, his
All right,
files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was
hey, see, that's better for him.
But what can you expect?
Yeah, that's good.
From a
Boom.
human?
There. See what we just... See?
He
This is
hates
what
us.
happens.
Saren
We
despises
better.
humanity.
I think... Okay, yeah.
That's
We
why
did
he
level up,
attacked
didn't we?
Eden
We
Prime.
did level up. All right, so...
Your
Just like I said,
species
I've been using
needs to
pistols.
learn its place,
I don't know why, but I do
You're
like
not
using
ready to
pistols.
join the council.
Put one in
You're
there.
not even ready to join the Spectres.
I want to
has
get to
no right
fitness
to say that.
first over there.
That's not his decision.
So,
Shepard's
one thing about
admission
Adrenaline
into the
Burst is
Spectres is
it's
not
really
the
cool
purpose
because
of
you
this
can
meeting.
actually, it says it resets the cooldown times on all your talents, so you can be using like, you can use like overkill or marksman. That's where you get to shoot faster,
You arrogant
at a faster
bastard.
rate with a lower cooldown. So then like your weapon won't overheat as fast. So you can use that, and it'll take a long time to refill, or you can go ahead and use Adrenaline Burst, and like along the way you can use like shield boost, or there's also like immunity. You can use immunity to where, you know, you'll take a lot less damage, and you know the recharge time is 30 seconds. 30 seconds. But if you use all those and get those going, and then you use Adrenaline Burst, boom.
I won't waste my breath.
So that doesn't really happen in the other games, but we're gonna go ahead and get
The
Adrenaline
council
Burst.
has found no evidence of any
For
connection
him,
between
we'll
Saren
go ahead.
and the Geth. Ambassador,
Probably should
your
start him
petition to
on
have him disbarred
electronics.
from the Spectres is
But we'll
denied.
get there slowly.
I'm
We'll go
glad
ahead
to
and
see justice was served.
see. First aid.
This meeting is adjourned.
We don't need that yet. We'll just have him go through. For her, I'm doing sort of pistols. I will do the assault rifles as well, but I'm not going to do shotguns or sniper rifles for her. I will set her up with overkill immediately. Set her up with that. Get her set up with soldier.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain.
Combat armor.
You and Saren have too much history. It
Shield
made the
boost.
council question our motives.
All right, we good to go.
I know
Good to go.
Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason: to exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger.
Cover.
Even Earth isn't safe.
I think we're going to be attacked.
Tell me about this history between
Based
you and
on
Saren.
the level design
I
here.
worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We should
Right there. Haha.
I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre,
Where you is.
we need to find some way to expel
Another level up.
Garrus, that
Man.
CSEC investigator. We saw him arguing.
Happens so fast. Where you at? Where you at?
Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
This is the
I
dig
have a
site.
contact in
The beacon
CSEC
was
who
right
can
here.
help
It
us
must have
track
been
Garrus
moved.
down.
By
His
who?
name is Harkin.
Our side or the Geth?
Forget it.
Hard to say.
They suspended
Maybe
Harkin
we'll
last
know
month,
more after we
drinking
check out
on
the
the job.
research camp.
I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the council using your past history.
Any
with
survivors?
Saren
Think
as an
anyone got out of
excuse
here
to ignore
alive?
anything we turn
If
up.
they were lucky.
Shepard will handle
Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this
Okay.
ridge, up
I'll
the
take
ramps.
care of it.
this. I need to
Maybe.
take care
Well,
of some business. Captain, meet me.
Don't interrupt me, because we have more loot.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Chorus Den. It's a digital club in the lower section.
I'll wait for you there.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
Better.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district.
Take out my
Rumor
trusty
has it he's an
pistol.
agent for the Shadow Broker,
The Shadow Broker?
an information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder.
All right, so if you notice, you can kind of go in, you can kind of tell the others what to load out. If somebody's using a weapon you don't want them to use, if you hold down the left bumper on the controller. And this one, you can actually go ahead and you can actually you can map it. So adrenaline burst. We'll go ahead and map that. I'm not sure what button.
Saren eliminated his target.
Oh wait, don't let me map it anymore. Fine then.
And the official records
What now?
just
No?
covered it all up.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
No conscience.
You just had to say something, didn't you, Caden?
He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end the war without a second thought.
Those.
Oh God, they're still alive.
I'm not sure if alive is something I would technically use for that.
Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant is just
What
frustrating.
do you guys say about this?
The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street.
Ah,
They
fire.
want us to expand and settle unstable needs, skilling and burden, adequate to Earth. When we run into trouble, they don't
More
help us
loot.
out. Everyone knows
Hurricanes
it's only
and
a matter
assault
of time
rifles.
until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks
On
it
the
happens
jail.
sooner rather
All right.
than later.
What was that assault rifle I received? Banshee.
You don't think much of Harkin.
Oh, so I have.
I joined CSEC
Yeah,
about 20 years
I'll use the Avenger.
He's been an
Wait, no,
embarrassment
that's
to our
Caden.
species ever
Give
since.
that back.
Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used
And
to
then
step
her,
in
I'll,
with that.
I'll set her up with the Banshee.
But I guess
It's a
enough
little
was
bit more
enough.
damage. All right.
The guy's a
Oh yeah,
scumbag.
we leveled up a
Been
while
kept
ago.
loose a long time
3 more points.
He was one of the first CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired.
One more
A lot
will
of
give me a
backroom
marksman.
deals were
Sure,
worked out
why
over
not?
the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out.
And you know what?
We've got
I'll go ahead
enough
and
humans in
fill out that
CSEC now
charm.
to stop protecting.
I just realized I didn't do the others. I'll do them next time. They'll be all right.
He specializes in
Security
moving
box
large
engaged.
sums of money without leaving a paper trail.
Is that a challenge?
Doesn't do anything illegal.
Ah.
Knows all the loot.
What these games?
He's got an
All right.
impressive client.
Ha ha ha.
Ambassador Spectre.
Wasn't so bad.
Probably why the show is so visible.
Tell me more about the show.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
And the shadow broker
You're safe.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
You're good. We
Thank
got you.
I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Reign to roam around again.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
Yeah.
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Oh man. Oh, here we go.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
So here we go. I could shut him up.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Wah!
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
Huh.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy.
Yeah.
And dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Renegade +9. Get this pistol out. Got a cutscene. Oh, there's Nihilus. Wandering along.
Saren.
Nihilus.
So the crazy guy wasn't so crazy.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
That's no ship. It's a giant AI monster bug race that's gonna extinguish us all. Oh, hey. Shot at. See. I already got that mapped. So, would Y do it? No, Y is still the wrong button. Oh, tapping the button. There it is. Been a while since I played this game. I couldn't remember how to use the mapped powers. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Haha. That it? All done. Loot. Omni Joe. More of this. All right.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Okay. Did I just punch you?
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Yeah.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
I have to go.
I have to go. Bye.
We're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Haha! That's why you ran here.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
And this is why you do the charm and intimidate. Like this one, I haven't put any points into intimidate yet, so I can't do that one, which is fine.
He might have
I'm
something
mostly a
to do with
Paragon
this whole
guy.
attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
I have to go.
Good luck.
All right, so got a stinger and combat sensor. Take all. Yes, we shall. To Shepard, because I've been using the pistol. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little thing there. Now, you have upgrades you can add into it. Combat sensor, some enemies may be blocking your thing. So, yeah, we'll do that. And there's 2 spots. Some only have 1. Some might actually have 3 spots that you can actually put things onto. But, got that one. All right. Who else? Oh, we didn't level up these guys again. All right. Go that. One more sentinel. You. That. And that. All right. All right. We go. Loot? More, nope, no more loot. This way.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Yes, it
Something's
is.
moving over behind those crates.
He shot Nihilus.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm one of you. I'm human.
You're
I like the way you hid
coward.
behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
Other one?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend.
Well, I'll be damned.
I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
You make me sick.
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Smuggle any weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
You're pathetic.
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Oh, and if you had more... Oh, look at that. You're lying. All right, so... we'll see this.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Let us go.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Got some red cones. Die! So only when you're engaged in combat can you sprint. Another level up. Right on. Let's go ahead and use this tram. And we're going to wrap up Eden Prime right here real quick. And then when we get to the Citadel, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll still be here live, but I need to go get me some more water.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
What? He's all floating and stuff? Charges. Alright, so we got bombs. Oh. Auto saving, okay. Disarm.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Well, that was easy. I just had to kneel for a while. Ah. Hold them off. I need to kneel. That seems to do the trick. Don't have a dang shield. I need to kneel, quick. You weren't covering me. I was kneeling. I cannot fire. I must kneel and do nothing while I disarm this. Don't you know? All right. Across the way. Death. Ah. Haha. Loot! Banshee 2. Edge 2, Banshee 2. Ooh, look at that. Equipment. Hammerhead rounds. What are hammerhead rounds? I don't remember at all. Alright. I'll be using the pistol, so we check out hammerhead rounds. Weapons force. Weapons against organics. Yeah, synthetics, because we're fighting synthetics. I'll level up later. I'm not really too worried about it. We're doing all right. Okay. So cannot get down from here. Do I go downstairs and then go that way? It's been a while since I played this game. No, that cannot be. It's got to be the way. I just didn't walk far enough, that's it. Well, that seems to be it. Nope, it does not. Husks. Keep them at bay, I must get more loot. I think this is just a medical station, I think. Over here? No, storage locker. Okay. Good. More loot. I think that's all the loot. I think we can continue on with the story now. Check over here just to be sure. No, I missed one. Technician kit. Shield battery, recoil. There we go. I would have missed loot, and that would have been a heartbreaking tragedy. But we must go and continue the story and wrap up the prologue of Mass Effect 1. Oh, nope. More loot. Loot. Oh, we have another light armor for our buddy Caden. He is, which is better. Yeah, shields are a little bit lower, but we can actually get some better shields. You can equip upgrades also, like shield battery. Got some shields and shield recovery. We're gonna keep that for ourselves. He's got shield boost, man. He's got shield boost. I, however, do not have shield boost. Avenger 2. There we go. Alright. Alright, squad. Let's round this out.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
Well, that's a wrap.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. they managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
No. Not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I was dreaming. A nightmare. Let's go with the brooding. Nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
A warning.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What will we say?
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Yeah.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Yeah, alright. So, guys, we're going to be heading into the Citadel for the next part of this. I'm going to stay live. I'm going to take a quick break, go to the bathroom, and do all that stuff. Take a break, get some water. It's pretty hot back here. But I'm going to cut this video off for the YouTube portion because this is going to be backed up over there on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos for Mass Effect and for other gameplay videos that may be coming down the line. And of course, the podcast each and every single week, right here on YouTube. It comes up live on Friday. It's you get live video and you get the audio only as well. If you want audio and you listen to podcasts, go check that out. Game Addicts Podcast on all those platforms, and just, check us out on social medias, all that good stuff. Until next time, I've been Brando, and we'll see you later. Have a good one, guys.